I'm not going to keep y'all there. Y'all over here. Wow. Perfect. Alright, well, just have a crooked so there we go. Beautiful day outside for sure. Gorgeous. 78 degrees in Canton, Ohio. Sheesh. For those that are just now tuning in, I'm in here pressing up the shirts for the Sneaker Mania. I've been trying to go live on my Instagram, y'all. I have. But I need the actual content on both, so shoot, I might need to actually set up my other phone so I can get the content on both. Man. What y'all doing? What y'all gritting to today? Like I was saying, I'm getting ready to knock out these Sneaker Mania shirts, so that's what your boy is doing right now. I might put y'all a different table. Y'all gonna jump every time I jump this daggone thing. Lord. If the shaking is bothering y'all, let me know, and I'll move it. Basically, I'm using these Next Level, which is my second time using Next Level. Generally, I use Gilded Soft Stout, but the customer wanted something a little bit different. Did not want 100% cotton. So, with that being said, I introduced them to the Next Level. For those that may wonder which Next Level, let's see if they actually got it. It's a CVC Next Level. Hold on. 60% cotton, 40% polyester. I can't actually think of the name. It's the CVC though. CVC Next Level. And I went with Jiffy this time. I didn't go with S&S Activewear. Ooh, this looks nice. Yes. Graphics came off fire. I would take you down, but I'm just going to show you here in a second as soon as I do this process without moving the actual camera. Five-second press. Bam. The front will have Sneaker Mania, but this is what the back looks like right here. What y'all think? It look fire, don't it? Where can I put these? I guess I put like that's how that's gonna work. Trying to figure out the best way to work, y'all, so I don't have to be doing too much. I'm gonna press a quick 25 backs real quick, then I'm gonna turn around and do the front. The backs I'm gonna do online, I'm gonna do right here on YouTube. So if you guys have any questions, please ask me, please engage. Hopefully everybody's had a blessed, productive day. I'm trying to get back in the swing of actually producing lives and regular YouTube videos. I do have an iPhone that the camera quality has diminished on due to me dropping the daggone phone. So I'm on a search. I'm on the market for another iPhone so I can create some good videos for you guys. If you caught that live last night, we were talking about the different print methods and just really coming back on. Shout out to Seek, aka 12 Gone Apparel. Make sure y'all tap in with him. Guess I'm good. Charge my computer too while I'm talking. Kill two birds with one stone. Hold on, y'all. Oh yeah, when my wife called, I will have to mute it, y'all. So I'm gonna apologize to you for that in advance, cause she gonna be calling. And tomorrow we have the day off together. So what y'all generally do on y'all days off? Talk to me, crowd. Let me see who in here. Nobody in here? Tragic. So I guess you would want to see what I'm doing since ain't nobody talking. So let me turn this a little bit more. Right now I'm just lining it up. Yes, I am using this press. I don't have any other press. I've had to resurrect this press a couple of times. So I'm on the market for a new heat press. A lot of times you guys see me at the house using the handheld Cricut press. I'm down to my last press, y'all. Gave away my Amazon presses and I'm kind of regretting that, honestly. If I could keep it a stack with you guys, $1. Gotta go slow. The suction on here is crazy. Generally, when I press my transfers, I rub the top with a cooling stone with something before I actually peel. Simply place that carrier right back on there, and I'm going to press for an additional 5 seconds. You don't have to close it all the way. My pressure is on like a medium firm. I'm pressing at 320 seconds for about 15 seconds with a post press of 5 seconds. That's just to lock in the actual print. As you guys can see here. Doing the backs. And now, I was gonna mute it, but hopefully y'all don't get offended if I do mute it. I like to listen to music, and if I'm not chatting to y'all, I gotta be listening to music. So I got a tip to just go live and actually work and let the camera do the recording. and that's what I'm gonna test out today. So if I don't respond in a rapid time, I do apologize. If I do not see your questions, I do apologize, and I do know that this is gonna be on mute. All right. Anybody that's working with a heat press understands that that bolt's right there in the middle, dead smack. And if you don't have the actual measuring tools, your press can actually help you align this up. You get it dead smack in the middle every single time. Y'all see that? Bam, right there. So I was just in here blasting music. My daggone speaker died on me, so I'm like, man, shoot, I can't win for lose. I'm also turning the volume back on, get back to pressing. Hopefully somebody engage with me, talk to me. Hopefully y'all having a blessed, productive day and all is going in your favor. Went live last night with 12 Going Apparel, just trying to get a feel for this actual going back live thing. And you know, it was a beta test. That's what I was calling it last night. I'm gonna continue to call it. We gotta warm back up and get used to being in front of the camera together. But it didn't go too bad, you know. Shout out to 12 Going Apparel. Greatly appreciate you, brother. So right now, y'all, I'm just in here just stamping the backs of these rocker stock with the Sneaker Mania shoe. Lord Jesus. Sneaker Mania event that I got coming March 22nd. So if you're anywhere in the Canton area, please attend. It's at the Executive Event Center on West Tusk. I believe that's like 5215 or 5512. It's actually on the brochure. Ring cam. I keep wanting to just throw this daggone carrier sheet, forgetting I gotta press again for that 5 seconds. I've actually rocked shirts without that second press on it. The second press matters, y'all. It really do. That 5 second press really does matter. Take it from somebody that's been doing it for a while. When you don't do it, it doesn't get laden into the shirt. So let's say you just press it once and that press wasn't really fully secure. When you go to wash it, it will lift or it will like crack. And once you press it in that second time, you'll actually get that hand feel in there, which I don't have my light on. You'll actually see the texture inside the grain of the shirt, which is what we're looking for. Another thing is you don't want to overcook your direct-to-film transfer neither. You don't want to you don't want to cook it brittle or well done like they say if it was a steak. The recommended temperature is anywhere from 280 degrees all the way up to 310 degrees. The reason mine is always set at 315. My heat press right now is very unpredictable. I've had some issues with it. It's caught on fire, and I've replaced a couple. Well, I didn't. I had somebody replace some components in it. So mine's always read 320 for about 15 seconds. But I would advise you to test your times. You know, get you a sample shirt, get you some KRISPY PRINTZ DTF, and actually test it. So I've been telling everybody 320 seconds for 15 seconds. Anyway, that's just what I'm used to pressing at. It's never steered me wrong. But when I'm saying you're cooking it too hard or you're cooking it too long, this is not a sublimation print. Please do not press this at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. You'd be toe up. You'd be mad. You'd be upset. Then again, you might not be nothing. But I'm thinking once that ink completely dries out and it hits the washer, same results. It won't crack, crumple, and fall off the daggone shirt. And if you've been watching, you've been seeing me take another shirt and actually rub the carrier. I like to do this because it's a warm peel, not a scorching hot peel. All right. I don't have the money of Super Color or some of them expensive people. And then even the hot formula that I did try, and I tried to peel, like I would get a clean peel for the first 2 to 3 shirts. Then after that, like a piece would stick or a piece would rip, and I hated that. So perfectly comfortable with saying a warm peel. Doesn't have to be an exact hot peel. Does it slow down some? Yeah, but it's all a sales gimmick. All these people who use different techniques to talk about their sales. Where you watching from, if you don't mind me asking? If anybody feels like responding, please let me know where you guys are watching from. Three and a half inches down from the yoke of the collar. Sometimes people go 4. I know for hoodies it's 4, particularly. They want it to land somewhere right in here. But 3.5 from the yoke of the collar for the front. And for the back, it's usually 1.5 inches. Or the actual back of the yoke of the collar. You gotta see it rises up to the top. So I know that, how can I best explain this? I know that putting it right here in this little divot, this little circle, pull it out right there. Yeah. This little circle right here, my indicator. Bam, line it up right here with that bolt. Every time. You can't go wrong. I've also been pressing for years too. So I just didn't start yesterday printing and pressing t-shirts. Started with HTV, like most of you guys out there. Hey Precious Pieces, how are you doing today? It is hot in here and I'm glad to be up and pressing and going live and talking with you guys. It's been a while. Um, Thank you for attending our live last night. Well, that was our first time. We went live in a while. We're trying to bring them back. Not trying to bring them back. I'm going to stop saying that. We're bringing them back. Nicole, would you go on? I'm sorry, I'm calling you by your government. Precious Pieces, would you go on with me and do a crafting show if I was to ask you? Or not even a crafting show. I'm trying to figure out the right wording. If any of you guys caught that live that I did on Instagram with the craft print, shout out to Shondell. I greatly appreciate you, Shondell. You have re-inspired and re-instilled confidence in me. We just was going over a lot of different things, and we came to the certain discovery that there are no real male crafters that do anything as far as male crafting goes, or they don't want to be associated with the name. I used to care about the name. Now I don't care about the name. The name craft. All right, the name craft. I didn't think people would look at me as professional if I said craft in front of anything. More than likely, they want you to be a printer or what's those technical words? They got some pretty super technical words out there. Apparel designer. I am a apparel designer, right? Affluent. And has anybody used Next Level t-shirts? This is my second time using them. First time I used them is when I very first started, and it was with vinyl. I didn't really like that result back in the day, but then again, I don't think it was a CVC Next Level. I think it was a different brand. I am digging this. Customer wanted something different than the Grittin soft style. So with that being said, I offered them Next Level. Hey, I'm good. Are you on TT Live? I'm on YouTube Live right now. I was just on Instagram, but I hopped up off of there. Instagram is unpredictable with me, and I'm gonna tell you why. At least here I have a community of people that I know and that I talk to on a regular, and we discuss regular things. Instagram is more of a place that shows, like, I don't know. Sometimes I want to say it shows to people that don't even be interested in you, but I can say the same about YouTube. I do know this about Instagram. They pick and choose who they highlight and who they push as live. As whereas YouTube, this is all natural. This is just my platform, and the difference between having 2 or 3 on Instagram and 2 or 3 on YouTube is those 2 or 3 on Instagram more than likely are manufacturers that's going to WhatsApp me as soon as I get off live. And it irks me and drives me crazy because, you know, I understand the whole hunger for, you know, getting a job or whatever and trying to get with the person that's actually doing it. But, man, some of the manufacturers is annoying. It's to the point where I used to do my WhatsApp. I used to have WhatsApp to do my Squad Creators podcast because you could put any size video on that mug, and it wasn't no slagging, it wasn't no lag, no nothing. After folks found out that I was in the industry or my stuff was on YouTube, I started getting calls from people. I'm like, how is my phone ringing from WhatsApp? Who in the world can call me from WhatsApp? That's why I'm running my mouth, letting y'all know. The formula works if you work it, all right? I'm going to show y'all the formula again before I get off here and start doing the fronts. Because when I do the fronts, I'm going to turn on my music. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to. But I got a nice stack of reds, so we're going to talk and do the back. So, but my formula is that bolt in the center, accompanied by where this is actually at, and lining it straight up through the middle. Never fails. You can do it on almost all the heat presses. I've done it on the Heat Press Nation. I've done it on Heat Transfer Warehouse, and it seemed to work perfectly fine. I've done it on the Amazon. Worked perfectly fine. That's for my folks that's having a problem with lining up. Now, Shondell, if you are watching, honey, I need you not to be intimidated because it's all here for you, and it's lined up very well. Like, you can't miss. You just can't miss. But no, the whole crafting idea came about when I was on that live, and I'm gonna keep saying it and I'm gonna keep doing it until it's into fruition. I'm actually out here doing what we talked about on that live to just keep it in the atmosphere. You know, speak it into fruition, manifest it, however you guys want to do it. There's a lot of influencers and people that's actually doing this, and it doesn't seem like they put too much into it. Anytime I put extra work or go above and beyond in my videos, I don't seem to get no traction. I don't know what that is. So just going live for a few minutes every day until people get used to me on Instagram. That's why I've been going live there every day. You guys aren't used to me seeing my face, my actions. All you see is KRISPY PRINTZ posts, which I'm actually in the print lab right now, and I've got to do some printing. I just don't want to show it. That's all I seem to show. I was trying to put some knowledge behind it, but that's the hardest thing about going live or about doing any of this. The woman pulled up like she was getting ready to run through the store. Y'all should have seen her. I held my chest a little bit. I ain't hold my chest, but I'm looking out the window like, is she gonna come all the way through? So there's a couple stores around me, y'all, and they're constantly busy. One's a nail shop to my left, a carpet shop to my right, then a vape shop further to my left, and there's a couple of restaurants around me. And there's a hardware store too, True Value and some other things, Belt and Brick. Comments. Hi Mike. What's up, Barb? How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while as well. I'm not sure if you tapped in last night, but hey, we went live for a little bit. Seek and Die, actually for an hour. And 'tis the season. There's a bunch of shows out there, like we said last night. There's just none like ours. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of French shows. I'm not throwing no shade, no way, no how, but it could never be the Squad. What we was doing was moving the mountain, pushing the needle forward. Don't y'all agree? And since y'all on here, could you please tell me what some of your favorite episodes is, or what do you like best when I go live? Another thing Shondell told me is to use my posts. Come on at the same time every day or every other week. I'm going to put all of this stuff to work for sure, y'all. I used to go live we used to go live on Squad. It started on, I think, Tuesday night, then it went to Wednesday night, then Barb suggested that we do a Thursday night, so we actually did a whole Thursday night segment. It's kind of difficult now at night, especially when you get them grandbabies. The grandbabies don't be quiet for nothing. They don't care. They don't care what you try to record. They do not care. And I love them. They full of joy. Except for my grandkids, they don't go to sleep at no set bedtime. They just up running wild right now. And I let them do it. All right, blame Pawpaw. If they can't do it at home, they can do it at my house. She almost wrecked, and then she had to put her whole head in the window to see who was in here. Me. That's who. It's me, ma'am. Pressing shirts. Thank you. 60 degrees here. Okay, Barb. Currently, the temps drop and snow all day. Tomorrow, yeah, I heard some craziness like that too, and I'm trying to just ignore it because today was 78 degrees when I woke up. 78, y'all. Well, it wasn't 78. It was probably like a good 69. But as the day progressed, it was 78 degrees. And beautiful. It just reminds you of the summer, the sunshine. I think we're a lot more motivated in the sunshine. Well, I can speak for myself. I'm motivated. My mom loves the snow. She loves it when it's cold outside. She's a big fan of the winter. I like the winter, I like the snow, I like the Christmas and all that good stuff, but I like the heat. Most importantly, I like the heat. Time fly though with the heat. And y'all in favor of them doing year-round daylight savings instead of switching the clock back and forth? That is gonna mess up so much stuff. Care to talk about it, anybody? It's 67 in Illinois. Still beautiful weather. Raining season is approaching though, so it's gonna be raining real crazy. If it hasn't, I know it's gonna be rain. Barb said she gonna see some snow tomorrow, so whew, that got me like way scared. I'm in Ohio, so we might get snow, we might get rain, we might get another 68-degree day. It ain't no telling here. Or we could just experience all 3 seasons in one day too. You know, it's Ohio, like I said. Um, 67. Y'all going any trips? Any big plans for the vacation? No, I'm getting ready to take my kids down to Myrtle Beach the end of this month. We haven't been in a while. I didn't get to fly out to Los Angeles. I was too scared. To all my people in Los Angeles, I apologize, but planes is going down left and right, and I don't know what's going on. So, and then my sister, I'm gonna have to apologize to my sister in South Carolina because she want to go on the cruise. I'm not getting in the air and I'm not getting on the boat for a good 6 months. So I don't hear nothing. If I don't hear nothing, okay, we backing on, which is crazy because I'm supposed to be in Las Vegas for my my 19th year anniversary this year. See how close it is to 20, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get on that plane, y'all. I don't know. Then it's all topsy-turvy, everything all mixed up and messed up. People saying you should ride Spirit now, leave Delta alone. What? No knock towards Spirit. I have flown Spirit. Unfortunately, I didn't want to at the time, but you know, I have flown Spirit. But they say Spirit about to be the new Delta. And Delta about to be the new Spirit. Lord. We need to moisturize. The past few days have been under a critical fire watch. Wow, Barb. Bring the rain, all right? Bring the rain. It's coming to you. I'm telling you. You're going to see it. It's coming. We need that rain like, and Barb's word, we need that rain last week. We need it now. We need it ASAP. The thing about these beautiful days too is they seem to last longer, but time goes so quick. Back to that daylight savings piece. It seemed like that extra hour made the day a whole extra day longer. It get dark at 4 o'clock. It'd be nighttime at 4 o'clock here. Looking crazy. I'm rude. I didn't even show y'all the front of the I've been showing y'all the whole back. Let me show y'all what the front gonna look like on this red. I cut those up as well. This is for the front of the shirt, Sneaker Mania. So the theme is Hawkamania. We just did a little spin on the words and on the design right there. I'm trying to show it away from my button like y'all can see my button. But there you go. Hawkamania. The Hulk Hogan font, which it was Hulk Hogan on the font. If you guys is looking for this font, been wanting to use this font, no gatekeeper here. Then after I hit these backs and I hit the fronts, I got to press up a couple orders. Shout out to people that's been placing orders with your boy. The direct to film and the DTF orders. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you guys KRISPYPRINTZ.shop. Shameless plug. I'm gonna say it myself. I am my own advertisement. A lot of times I feel like I'm my own everything. But that yellow, it hits on the red. It gives you the vibe. Especially if y'all watched wrestling back in the day. If anybody watched wrestling. Sorry. I know I made somebody jump, and I apologize about that. Completely discombobulated, upside down, turned around. Just want to do a visual demonstration what I'm talking about. That's the back right there, right? Referring to the yoke of the collar, that's the back of it right there, right? Y'all see that bolt right there? That's what I've been talking about this whole time, is that bolt. It lines up perfectly. You just push it up to there, right to that yoke. Just don't have it on the yoke. But you see how that bolt, like even with the ring, see how that's a straight line? You line it up every time, no issue. We're right, what's going on with you? In here just chatting. We went live last night, super late. We went live, Seek and Die, for the Squad Creative Podcast, bringing it back. I'm just in here talking, you know, showing them a little spin on this Hulkamania design I did for the Sneaker Mania, March 22nd, 2025. The time is from 12 noon to 6 p.m. I think from 7 to 8 it's gonna be like a little after party with all the vendors. It's gonna be over 10,000 pairs of different Jordans, Travis Scott's, the Brick by Bricks is gonna be there. Every shoe that anybody want or could ever imagine is gonna be in the building. If you are out of town and you can't get a hold of these shoes, holler at me. I got a shoe plug. I got a connect right there. Real authentic shoes. Most of you guys don't even know I collect shoes. I've been like collecting shoes for a while. I'm gonna just double check on that press. I don't know if I did that second press. Man, just ain't here talking, running my mouth. How you been, real right? How's the weather out there? What you gritting to? I hear some kids. Oh yeah, the karate studio. I forgot there's a karate studio. 2 karate studios. One up underneath me and then one at the end of the strip. I'm gonna put you guys back down here in a second. It was a bunch of work to take you off, and y'all see I just dropped the phone real horribly. YouTube, since y'all be listening and watching everybody's live and listening to videos, YouTube hear me loud. I pay for the music stuff, so I should be able to use the music. I know y'all let some creators use their music. Quite a few creators actually use the music. Yeah, my lives has been hit or miss here, and I do once again want to apologize for my day ones and everybody that's there with me. My iPhone I dropped for the 100th millionth time, and I tried to put up a video. It didn't really record right. Kind of slow stop motion. I do got a professional camera, still haven't learned how to use that either. So now I'm on the market for another cheap iPhone that I can use. iPhone to me is the best way to record anything. So far so good though. Anybody use Next Level before? Make sure I didn't miss anything. No? I think I got probably like, what, 5 to 6, maybe 10 shirts left. Don't seem like 10. As far as this DTF, how you guys feeling about it? Is it the move or is it not? I know a lot of people was bashing the vinyl. I could never bash the vinyl. And I haven't left it alone. And yes, I'm making my son learn by way of vinyl. If you haven't noticed, my son has just dropped his brand pink department. And a lot of stuff he wants me to just print. Well, I don't have a problem with just printing it. But I need him to go through the motions of actually layering vinyl, cutting vinyl, that whole experience. I believe that's the definite way for him to actually get in. Laser level, yes. I don't know what I said, Barb, but thank you. I do have a laser level. Right, oh, well, I guess you can't even see it. But, see, this is, I'm not using no lasers or anything like that right here. This is all eyeball and machine lined up, all right? But there is a laser level right there. I tried it once and it didn't really shoot, Ray. Sorry, my sister just texted me, y'all, right in the middle of this. My what was I getting ready to say? The laser level that I have over there is cool, but that would have to be screwed onto something like this permanently. That way it wouldn't be jumping all the time. With this, it's no fuss, no muss. Just hurry up, line it up, bam. I don't know. I guess it's that I've been doing this for a while. And I just become accustomed to doing it that way. But I can see how it can be very helpful. DTF has been good. I do a lot of HTV for spirit wear. I do a lot of HTV just for one-offs because it's not worth it to actually start up that machine to actually do one shirt. And as far as a teaching method for my son, that's what I needed it to be. Was I needed for him to, you gotta walk before you can crawl. And it's a method I just want him to learn to have up underneath his belt. I have printed some for him, but I need for him to actually use the silhouette like I did and layer and learn how to actually use it. There's really no feel to this.